and welcome, Kat from Sacred Soul Rising. So today I want to talk about ascension symptoms on the twin flame journey. Ascension symptoms on a twin flame journey. Yes, that's right. The twin flame journey really, truly is your awakening. Yep, your other self came in. You magnetized your other self to come in and to wake you up. Wake you up to your original soul blueprint, that soul that you came here to be. And they are you in another body. And I know, I get that's so confusing. How can they be me in another body? But here's the thing. You have two bodies, you have two minds, the ego mind that loves to control, but you are one soul. You are one soul, the same soul frequency, the same soul essence. And when the soul gets soul recognition in that other body and it activates that Kundalini energy, that Kundalini that is activated, that serpent energy that is activated at the base of the spine, and that Shakti energy starts to flow, which then activates the Shiva energy within us, the masculine. The Shakti is the feminine. The Shiva is the divine masculine within ourselves. It then activates the heart chakra, and that's when we start to travel the awakening journey. And we're normally thrown into ego death and dark night of the soul. And you can go through physical pain. I have clients that often say to me, Kat, I went to the hospital. I was literally in pain, Kat. I thought I was having a heart attack, or I felt like I was, my appendix were erupting. I'd got this incredible stomach pain, worse than childbirth. And they went and they got the all clear and there was nothing wrong. And they're still left confused of what is happening. This is all ascension symptoms. Ascension symptoms happen as your body and your energetic field is going through a rebirth, basically. You are starting to shed the old, release the old dense energy. And it shows physically in the body. You may get your eyes start to hurt, or you may get flu-like symptoms. Your throat chakra might, start to hurt. There's lots going on right now, and my throat's activated. You may feel exhausted, like you need to sleep for a month on end. Or you could feel a bit jittery and really, really in a hyper state. Also, you may lose weight or you may gain weight. Somebody said recently, Kat, I wasn't losing weight, I was gaining weight. This is because, and it's called a Buddha belly, that is because the light is coming in, so much light frequency. As you shed the old dense energy, you start to absorb more light. This light is transmuted through us down through into core energy, into the ley lines. The ley lines I often talk about, they are the pulses of the earth, of the core energy. These ley lines are all over the world. And, if we look at Stonehenge, Glastonbury, these are all on ley lines. Pyramids, they're all on ley lines, really important ley lines. The pulse of the earth, they help, they feed the earth, they feed Gaia. And so you use this energy to transmute through you down into the earth. So we can feel at stages like we are putting on weight, and then we'll maybe shrink back down. You may then need to eat a lot and then suddenly eat very little. This is all part. Ringing in your ears is a massive one. Getting those ringing in your ears, feeling just backache, tired, not understanding. Your senses may suddenly all be turned down. These are all parts of Ascension symptoms. Getting that headache, that pulsing headache, as that third eye is starting to widen, as your third eye is starting to broaden, then you can also feel it as in like a headache, a tight headache, a pulsing headache. We often talk about COVID. COVID was here to help rebirth. If we look what happened, a lot of people through COVID started to then reassess how many people I've spoken to who got COVID, and some with long term, then was like nothing made sense in their life anymore, and they wanted to reevaluate everything. And this is what we are going through. We are going through a massive rebirth, a massive awakening. And for some of us, we will then walk the path of enlightenment. We will then move further on this journey. If you need help and support, my website's there. I have a weekly group that I run on there. Awaken to Consciousness is there to support you on this journey, so you don't need to feel alone. You don't need to not understand what is happening to you. In there, I share everything. It's an amazing support group. It is for anybody going through an awakening journey. I also have my Twin Flame course that gives you the A to Z of the journey of why everything happens. This journey is a process, and once you understand the process, once you understand what is happening to you, then you can start to surrender in. Then you can start to relax and just go in with the flow. This journey can be really, really confusing, and we can reach out to friends, we can reach out to family and try and explain what is going on, and you can't explain it. Friends and family a lot of the time don't understand. It's like I always say, you're trying to explain that caterpillar, the butterfly language to a caterpillar. The caterpillar hasn't got wings. The caterpillar can't fly. So how are they going to ever understand what a butterfly's going through? Plus, the caterpillar hasn't gone into that cocoon of gunk and tried to rebirth itself. And if you try and pull a caterpillar out too soon, it will die. The caterpillar, the butterfly, goes through that transformation in order to get those wings, in order to be able to fly, in order to smell that sweet nectar. And you're going through exactly the same thing. You are rebirthing yourself into that butterfly. This is not an easy process. This is not an easy thing. And a lot of the time we're looking for that red button. Let me get off. I'll just go back to my old life. Once you start this journey, you can't get off. It is an awakening journey, the path of enlightenment. And I am here to help and support you, to give you understanding so you know what is coming, so you can understand it and relax in and start to enjoy it and not have that fear, not have that wonder, not be searching all the time for the answers. Everything I do gives you everything so you can know what you're going through, but also relax in. If you need more information, the link is up above. I'll also put it down in the description. Go and join. It's there. Everything that I do is there to help and support you on this incredible journey. But it can be tough on the body and also the mind, because this is a journey of the soul. Can never be understood by the mind, can never be understood by the body. It is a journey of the soul. It is a journey of oneness, of you coming back to your original soul blueprint. Much love, many blessings.